You said my birthday is tomorrow. Teslin Figaro. What a pleasure. What's going on? They're sending out notifications. About time YouTube put out a notification. I ain't impressed. What up? Who's the hillbilly who keeps trying to get at you? Hillbilly. I'm lost. Who's trying to get at me? Bloop, 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 bloop. Here with the family right now. Kiva Bolton said, don't rep your block if you don't know nothing on it. What's going on, y'all? Got a lot of work done today. I think he talking about the y'all know he can't win that, man. Y'all know he can't win that. And he's not from Philly, he from Massachusetts, man. Represent where you from, man. Where you from might be the next new shit. You dig? You might be the guy that's from St. Louis, like the Lunatics, or you might be the new guy. The first person. Who was the first person that you ever heard from Compton? NWA, right? You called him a hillbilly. Do your burpees day? Yes. Yes, yes. How often do you check your emails trying to do some biz? I be checking my email. I'm in my email all day. Boom, 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 boom. I ain't gonna lie, right? I got a profile of the type of emails that I answer. I got a profile. And, oh, I got 50 Cent's book too, audio book. It's dope. But yeah, I got a profile of the type of emails I answer because a lot of emails be bullshit. I hope I ain't categorize you wrong. But nah, I ain't get no email from you. I'll check it out though. Can you dig it? All right. Good evening to everybody. I'm trying to find something to watch on television. I can't lie, these burpees cool, but I missed the gym. Hustle harder, hustle smarter. Yeah, I got that book. Real good book. He says, what he said, let me see, give y'all something from the book. No fear. That's one of his big things. He said he was desensitized by, he lost the fear trait when his mother passed away or whatever. Then he said boxing made it so he's not afraid to get hit in his face. He explained how became a tough guy. And he said he don't got no plan B. He said, hey, I never have a plan B. For what? When all my plan A's gonna work. Y'all gotta like and share the video, but we gotta talk about the topic. What y'all talking about? You talking about the Democrats with the kente cloth on? That book was good. I got 8. I think I got 6 more hours to listen. I got the audio book. Got some shit in my nose. Man. Y'all share this live. Why would the world care now about police brutality? They look funny as hell with their goddamn kente cloth on, though. They looked like some type of fucking weird superheroes. That's it. That picture. They look like some weird, misguided superheroes. Talk about Akon putting 69 on the Locked Up remix. Akon is from Africa, yo. Akon don't share the same street values and shit as people. That nigga got a glass city. He don't give a fuck about who told. He like, he ain't telling me. They're talking about disbanding the police department but want to take away our guns. Waiting till you hear the chapter about his baby mom and son. I just heard the part about when he ran into his son in a jewelry store and shit. I wouldn't put up with them ignorant motherfuckers. He's on off debate TV. I seen your message you before you retracted it. Why you pull it back? I seen it. He's on Up for Debate TV. Who's on Up for Debate TV? What is Up for Debate TV? You said I'm about to buy that book now. Let me get this MacBook. I might come let y'all hear a little bit. If I'm lucky, let me see. All right. He always talks about Afro. No front, bro. How did you develop your journalism skills? Interviews be well thought out. I don't know, man. I got a little gift for communication and shit. I can kick it with a motherfucker. Up for Debate TV is a mental case. Don't waste your time. Who the fuck is that? All right. I think I got.
So, if you're comfortable staying with the company that long, if not, the equity might not be worth it. A lot of times, people hear the terms equity or stock options and think that they've hit the lottery. It is true that equity and stocks are one of the quickest ways to get a lot of money. But you can't just walk into a startup situation blindly. You have to educate yourself and ask a lot of difficult questions early in the process. That way, if the startup you're working for does become one of the rare ones that sees its value skyrocket, you're going to be perfectly positioned to reap the rewards.
Pull that shit back. Hold on.
Not Puffy. He swallowed all. He became Marvin Hagler. Every comment, no matter how innocent, was taken as an insult, and he would want to put hands up, even with a 9-year-old. My reaction was to stay out of his way as much as possible. But even from that distance, it was still very clear to see
Hassan
that
Campbell over
all
there
Booth
caking
did
on
was bring out his
donations
weakness and render his character
right now.
weak.
Can't even say thank
And it
you.
wasn't just him.
It's a
Across the
donation.
board, it seemed that people in my immediate family were prone to alcoholism. There's a lot of evidence out there that alcoholism is hereditary.
50 Cent don't
If it
drink.
seems to run in your family, sticking with ginger ale might not just be about getting a competitive edge. It might be about keeping yourself out of a lifelong state of dysfunction and addiction. Another advantage I have over my competition, especially within hip hop, is that I also don't mess with drugs. To hear some rappers tell it, drugs open up a pathway to creativity. They claim they do their best work when they're high. They might feel that way, but in my experience, drugs ultimately become a crutch, something rappers can lean on when they're feeling insecure or lacking focus.
Little something, little something, little something. My son trying to send 60 Cent. What you think about Minnie? I didn't catch that. Comments moving a little fast. Y'all like this video? I'm gonna be here for a few minutes. Appreciate y'all taking the time to come through. I got merch. I don't feel like showing it. I'm tired. Let me see. It's that new Dribble God joint. No, that ain't it. Nope. I thought I had something. You look younger every time I see you. How you reverse in time? Benjamin Button. The days I did cardio, I be glowing, man. Little shea butter against the grain. Let it glow, let it glow, let it glow. I've been last night I fell asleep. He said he finally spoke on why he doesn't use drugs. Oh, yeah. 50 Cent don't use drugs, and if you ever seen him with a bottle in his hand, it was filled with ginger ale. He said you like it at the end of the live. Nah, you like it now. He said how's that 50 book? It's real good. It's called Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. It's written by 50 Cent himself. The audiobook, his voice, he actually does the audiobook and translations and shit. Ken Intelligent, what's up? And Miles said he's still new to this. Good evening, everybody this year. It's late. I know we late. Bear with me. I missed you all. The Democrats thought it was a good idea to rock kente cloth. I don't know who made that suggestion. Twitter thought it was hilarious. They over there having a party at their expense. I really don't know whose idea it was, though. They look like damn fools. The Don. He said they got killed on Twitter. Man, they had a party with their ass on Twitter. Did you see the memes? Man, they got memes, man, like they was invited to the Coming to America, the wedding on Coming to America. Oh, man. Ken Intelligent, they just said they got notifications tonight. This is a special night. He said, and the Kente masks. How could I hear the full G George interview? It ain't out yet. What did Shaw Money do to play himself? I saw it on your IG. Shaw Money XL and 50 Cent was on a mission together, right? A lot of 50 Cent's early music in the mixtapes was recorded in Shaw Money XL basement. I guess 50 Cent assumed that they was on a mission, they was running a route together like they was on the same page. When 50 Cent got signed by Interscope, I think it was, Shaw Money XL sent the record label a $50,000 invoice saying that they owed him money for all of the songs that 50 Cent recorded in his basement. He asked this nigga, he was really on it about this 50,000. Thirsty as fuck. 50 Cent offered him a point on the record, Get Rich or Die Trying, and $30,000 cash. He wouldn't take it. If he would have took the point, he would have ended up getting $1.3 million. He would have got $1.3 million if he would have took the points, and he probably still have a relationship. He probably still be down with G Unit. He never ever fucked with him again, and I wouldn't have fucked with him again either. And they started together like they getting busy. How did you go behind me and send a record label a goddamn invoice, man? You tripping? So now you know what he did. Shot Money's a shyster. Shot Money was working with Joyner Lucas, and Joyner firing him. Yeah, he definitely should have taken the points. I'm glad you got the book. It's a good one.
They might be helpful when you're getting started, but you're never going to go too far when you need a crutch to move forward.
1.3 million, 40%
I
of tax.
witness
He
this
would have
all
been
the
on
time in the
fire.
studio. I know so many rappers who honestly don't believe they can make good music without being high in one way or another. They wouldn't dream of getting in the booth if there's no liquor to sip or weed to smoke. They're completely fearful that without that support, they can't perform
North
or properly
Carolina.
connect with the music they're trying to make. My thought has always been, suppose that crutch isn't available. What if you're at the studio and suddenly get a call that Dr. Dre is coming through and wants you to record a verse for him? Or Just Blaze, Timbaland, or Mustard is coming through. You're going to tell one of these guys you can't record until someone runs and gets you a bottle?
Hit me
Or
up.
until the weed man rolls through? That
Nah,
opportunity
you
might
can hit
have
me up,
passed
fam, if
by
you
the
got
time
some
your man
business.
comes
I
back.
don't move like
If
that.
you're a true creator, you have to be able to practice your craft in any situation.
Akon is
It's
suspect for
imperative
working with
that you
6 9
create your own comfort zone without depending on any substance for help. Yes, you might believe the weed makes you a better writer, or the liquor makes it easier to be yourself. But you also need the confidence to know that you can do it without them. Otherwise, you're never going to be in total control of your own situation. No matter what situation or setting you find yourself in, you don't ever want to depend on anything or any other person to make you feel in control and comfortable. That sense of confidence should always come from within, not from an external source. To be clear, I don't judge people who do like to drink and smoke. In fact, I'm happy to sell you a bottle of Le Shipment du Bois to help you celebrate the next time you're out partying. All that I
It's
ask is that
50
you're
Cent's
honest of your
audiobook,
appraisal
man.
of the role drugs and alcohol play in your life. Some people are able to truly be social drinkers or smokers. They enjoy participating in social settings, but they can also just as easily go without. They can have a bottle of booze in their kitchen or a bag of weed in their dresser and never feel the urge to consume it. I can have cases of Branson Cognac or Le Chemin Noir champagne in my office and never think about them until it's time to do an event. Someone else might be tempted to crack open a bottle every single time they walk by. Or they might
50 really show how many of us is smart that come out those neighborhoods. He's pretty sharp and he's a sponge. He soaks up information from anybody that he encountered. If you're successful, he want to hear what the fuck you talking about. Mm, who a lion? Never trust a sellout. Good evening, everybody. When you dropping G George Part 2. Part 1 only been out for a day and a half. My nigga, like let that shit breathe a little bit. Streets is business, same format. They just know how to apply in the legal world. You right, right, right. Like I said, 50 sold out. How'd he sell out? How'd he sell out? You see, here come these troll goofies. I'm all ears. What happened to your Haas interview? I didn't ask him for it. We cleared up our little thing and shit. But nah, I got some other shit going on. Yeah, I mean, if it was imperative to him, if it meant something to him, he would have said something to me and shit. Growth ain't selling out. Y'all share this live, and if this the first time, your first time in the chat, hit the bell so you get the notifications. You can catch me back here again. I don't do it every day. I be busy, busting moves, creating content, shooting, editing, delegating, all of the above. It's levels in life. Um, the picture of these Democrats with this fucking Kent. Who the fuck told them that was like something to do? Like, why did? Who said that that was a good idea? Shit, corny. They ain't never been sympathetic or understanding of our affairs all like that. Like now everybody is wanting to take a knee and wearing this fucking kente cloth and all this shit. Shit fake as fuck if you ask me. See, the Democrats are desperate. That definitely was some desperate shit. That was wild. I thought it was. I'm like, damn. Maybe one person was this choreographed. I'm like, oh shit, faking with the kente cloth. That she was tacky. I'm really offended that they would do that. Just leave it alone, right? Akon and 6ix9ine gonna hit a big ass lick when he dropped that song. He said the thing getting corny now, protests included, and that's why I'm voting for Trump. Trump ain't with that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Could you interview 6ix9ine? I answered that question before wearing African stuff. Oh shit! Did you see their picture? Did you see the one dude in the middle posing in the b-boy stance? I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? Akon got that city to fund in Africa. He trying to get a bigger bag. Akon up already, yo. Trump star on the Walk of Fame was destroyed again. Take it up already. Take it up already. When we get in that shady black interviewed him. I just interviewed him maybe 3 weeks ago. Your thoughts on Candace Owens? Cold low life, confused. A lot of that shit, she be doing that shit on purpose. She be doing that shit on purpose for attention because if a person don't put a microphone in front of her or give her a platform, who is she? What does she do? Do anybody here know what she does? What is it that she do? Like she's nothing. She's not important. But I don't know. Some people see that. I don't know. Maybe it's acceptable or they act like they be doing something hip to go against us and shit. That shit corny. Corny, corny, corny. She's a professional bed wench. Bosco got snuck the other night. No, he didn't. She definitely be doing that shit on purpose. Like this the shit that she said about George Floyd. She did that strictly to put the media focus on her. That was deliberate, very deliberate. vote for Michael Obama. Anybody I ever voted for? Very temporary. Was I appeased or was there any gratification in it? Nah, can't say I did see any. So you think that's a good look for Akon working with 6ix9ine? It ain't about it being a good look. It's the fact that Akon is high profile as a motherfucker. Like he's like really out there in terms of his popularity and shit. And he got global appeal. Like people that listen to regular hip hop from in the United States. Akon is I think Nigerian or African. So he got fans all over the motherfucking place. All over the place. So what he doing is like, man, I'm about to put a record out with this guy who's the hottest nigga out right now. And yeah, did you play against Rasheed Wallace? Nah, he's a few years older than me. Akon is from Senegal. Akon gave Africa lights. He's major. Yeah, he fuck with the solar energy shit. Candace heart and brain just ain't it. She's very evil. She's a clown. With everything going on, how is Trump's stock market still doing great? I have no idea. I can tell you what's going on over here though. Akon selling out Africa to China. I think it's a slave trade going on between them two countries. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Y'all gotta see this picture of these people with this goddamn Kente cloth on. That's what I got on here for. I wanted to highlight that. Like, look at this bullshit here. Look at this bullshit here. I'm about to get back to my book. Those of y'all who ain't heard it or don't have it, it's called Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter by 50 Cent. I hit a nice lick on hers today, a few hundred studying like 2 years ago.
They start drinking a whole bottle
Stock
every day on the
market,
sly.
that is.
If alcohol or drugs have that sort of pull on you, it's important that you address it head on. It's going to require a lot of
I'm
discipline
about to get
and
up out of
focus.
here.
But you can build a lifestyle for yourself that doesn't need to be fueled by booze or drugs to get things done. I also understand that it can feel very overwhelming when you're the one person in your circle who doesn't drink or smoke. It can be hard, but I've been that person for
Lena
years.
Lean says she
And I've
read it in
always managed.
2 days. I'm like 2 hours in on an eight hour audio book. 8 hours, 16 minutes. That's how long the audio book is. I got it from audiobooks.com. And it's on. I'm about to fall back, focus on this video, this audiobook, and I'll be back to share with you guys eventually. So subscribe to the channel. Follow me on IG, The Real Gully TV. You said great book. Audio is the best. I like the audio book. I asked some people, which would be the best method of receiving some information, reading or audiobook. I got split opinions, but the audiobook is dope because you can drive. You can drive in a car and listen to it, or you can have that shit playing on your Bluetooth speaker around the crib. And if you didn't hear something, just pull it back a little bit. But I fuck with the audiobooks. He said they limit your vocabulary, but a huge time saver. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Follow your boy on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. Follow me on Twitter, Gully TV1. And he said, listen to audiobooks over and over. I like the audiobooks. I'm up out of here. Peace.